Hello, everyone. How's it going? Hope everyone's doing well. I need to fix this. Whoopsie daisy. I already forgot about that. Oof. And that's going to go on the Acer. Good, good, good. Don't really need to watch my threat meter if I'm doing solo leveling right now. I probably don't need to look at this or that. Okay. How is everyone doing? Sorry, it's been a minute. Back to the solo dolo. Back to working on Rexxanna. Murog's at work. I had a lot of fun leveling with her, but I was very busy last week. I had some projects I was working on. I had other games I was actually playing, believe it or not. Been doing some organizing stuff. Lots to talk about. Lots of levels to grind. Lots of chill vibes to be had. So, we'll get to all that. How's everyone doing? Hello, I saw Sonic, as always, thank you. French Baguette, what's up? Storm Mage, Sai Zilic, hello. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope your week got off to a good start. Mine did. I actually just finished the radio news for the week. Some good stuff in there. I got to see the preview of the changelog, so that was nice. And so yeah, French. You were asking, am I going to play Epoch? I may, but generally, I'm not really into like the mad dash that usually happens at the beginning of any sort of server opening. It's just not my vibe. I like things way more laid back, way more chill. And I feel like my experience with fresh servers, that has not been the case. And I mean, let's be honest, right? There's going to be bugs, there's going to be frustrations. I want a lot of that stuff to be ironed out so that the time I spend there can be, can have as few headaches as possible. There's a lot of wisdom. There's no need to rush. If Epoch's staying around, cool. Then I'll check it out. But I'm just not going to like jump right on. That's just generally how I do stuff. Hello, Apoke Totomanasuta. How's it going? We are... What level am I? It's been a minute. 46. Wow, we're actually making pretty good progress. One thing that I did do off stream that I figured I would share here is... I don't think there's a good way of showing this, actually. Now I think about it. Is there? No, there really isn't. I went ahead and I did the tribal leatherworking quest. There's really not that big of a reason to do tribal leatherworking as a melee hunter. The hunters wear mail, so and I'm pretty sure tribal and elemental only do leather. I felt it was the better RP play. I feel like Rexxar is more connected to the earth, more connected to animals. Tribal felt like the right call. I also, full disclosure, I do have a dragon scale leatherworker already, so if I really need something made, Rexxanna can gather the stuff and send it out. But if you've ever done the tribal leatherworking quest, it is a bunch of turtle scales you have to get. So some of that was done off stream. I'll tell you that for sure. Not the most fun, but we got there. Not even that necessary. Big news though. I do have a salt shaker, so I can start making cured ragged hides. I don't even think I have made any. I think I've just made the deep rock salt. What does it make? It makes refined deep rock salt. So I have a couple charges of those sitting around. I'm sure I'll pick up rugged hides at some point, especially when I start leveling up more. So not incredibly worried about that part of it. Let's see. Yeah, I've got some stuff to talk about. We'll talk about it later. You know what? Let's get into the action. the action. Organize all this. I got plenty of rested XP, so should be good there. There probably will be a server reset at some point, so I'll keep an eye out for that. But when that happens, it happens. It'll be all good. Deep rock salt drop earth elementals. Yeah, it does. It does drop from them. I mean, deep rock salt's also like very, very cheap. It drops from a lot of things. I don't even know. It looks like I was working in Tenaris last time I was working on stuff, so I might just want to go work there. Kalzi or Murog and I did finish up Screecher Spirits. And that goes over in Steamweedle Port. So I think I'm gonna start working over in Tenaris first. I think that's gonna be my first go-to. The reason I'm here, of course, is because I think like last night I finished up my tribal leatherworking. The quest giver for that is in STV, so had to be done. I looked at all the sets too. Like they're very underwhelming. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just not the best. And Steamweedle Port is exciting because actually, you know what? I should probably, there's two things I need to set up on my stream overlay that I haven't done yet because I'm not a good streamer, but that's okay. We'll get Petopia up because I should have that up for when I need to look at stuff, and let's make sure that's good. Okay, that looks good. I should actually check. How are your abilities looking? I need 100 stamina for this. I haven't been able to afford it. It's kind of wild to me. Another rank of Growl. I don't know what the different ranks of Growl even mean. Like, does this just do more threat? It doesn't look like it costs anything, so that's good. But truth be told, I'm doing a much more survival-centric playstyle now, so Misha's not as vital for like my survival, but it does help. It does, every little bit helps, of course. Yeah, but my highest rank of Bite is 6. My highest rank of Claw is 6. Is that where I should be right now? Let's see, according to this. Looks like rank 7's at 48, so I'm not quite there yet. You know, something for the future, but yep, same thing. So we're not quite there, and that's okay. Hello, Derek. No, by the way, if you haven't seen any of my Path of Rexxar streams and you'd like to know what the challenge is all about, I think in either chats, the bot should still work. If you do ! Rexxar, it'll give you all the rules of how the challenge works. It's not hardcore though. I'm not even using any glyphs. Hopefully, usually the YouTube one's a little slower. Oh, there it is. One interesting, fun thing is I don't know exactly how it's going to work out, but I think the changelog that's coming up is going to have a small rework to throwing weapons. I don't know how it's going to work, but as part of my challenge is the only ranged ability I can use is my thrown weapons. You can auto shot with them on Turtle WoW, and I can apply my stings, I believe, with my thrown weapon, but that's it. So all the other ranged hunter abilities I'm not using. Jackie, it's been really good. I've never played hunter before. There's been a lot of people in stream who've been really helpful. Some really experienced hunters who have taught me a lot. I think I'm maybe screwing myself out of understanding the rest of the hunter kit, but this was like a nice, fun, light RP way of falling back in love with the game, and that part worked. I definitely, because for so long I just had 3 characters and I stopped leveling altogether. And the best way to play vanilla, in my estimation, actually is through leveling. So it's been really fun. I've learned a lot about Hunter. I've learned a lot about the new survival tree. For people curious, this is as far as I've gone into Beast Mastery. Swift Aspects gives me some melee haste, which is really nice when I have Aspect of the Wolf up. This actually gives me it's almost like vampirism, I think. I get a little health back when I hit things. And then survival, I want to go as deep into Untamed Trapper to get this. This is really a big deal. I think I also want to get this, but I'm not positive. There's stuff in Beast Mastery that also really helps, and I feel is more impactful than some of these other talents. So I am going to get those first, I think. I'm going to go catch a... It's not Zeppelin. I kept wanting to say Zeppelin. I want to catch a Wyvern to go down to Tenaris. But yeah, I mean, it's been a fun, difficult... It's not like super difficult. Learning Hunter has been more difficult than this playstyle. It's played, honestly, a lot like a rogue that doesn't stealth, if that makes any sense. Everything you do is about melee haste. You rely a lot on white weapon hits. You stat for agility pretty heavily. I even have deterrence, which if you look at this... Oh wait, that's auto shot. This is deterrence. Increases your dodge and parry by 25%. So that's essentially 50% extra avoidance. So that's a little bit like a mini evasion. Now, I've played rogue a good deal, so maybe I'm just seeing this through the lens of a rogue, but it feels rogue-ish, I would say. Of course, I have a pet that changes stuff. I can track things, something rogues can't do. I have better survivability if I have to stand and bang with an enemy, though, because I have mail now, so that kind of changes some of the math. All right, let's get down to Tenaris. And no, Storm Mage, the 2 weeks ago when I got to play with Morag a lot, she was just getting out of work early, so it was just happy accident I was able to play with her a bunch. So that was fun. Calzie's still a couple levels ahead of me, so I mentioned it to her. I'm like, hey, I'm thinking of streaming today, I don't want to get ahead of Calzie. And she's like, that's fine. You're not going to get ahead of Calzie, so go for it. And, also, when Morag's on stream, she'll make fun of me relentlessly, guys. Just because we've been married for almost 15 years, she thinks she could just tease me. How dare she? You know what? I should also keep myself... just in case it happens, right? Because I do have the opportunity to do... Gilneas would be good. I think I'm still a little low for Zul'Farrak if you ask me. But I could queue up for Gilneas City. Just in case it pops, and they need a DPS, I would gladly go do another Gilneas City. If you didn't see that stream, that was really fun. The stream, it was I had never done Gilneas City at level. So, I had a lot of fun with it. Oh, wait. You know what? I can't do this because I am in a group. There it is. I'm not banking on that popping, though. I'm not incredibly worried if I do or don't get it. And, yeah, so... Oh, yeah. That's the other thing. I need to set up my picture. Where is that? Nope. Images. What is this? What is this one? I don't know what this... Oh, okay, I know what that one is. Oh, man, what does random pick do? Okay, anyway, I'm going to change that to something that I need to... I don't need to, but I really want to plug something I have going on this weekend. I have a... So every now and then I'll do, like, events on the server. I'll be streaming it, too. But this Sunday... There it is. Boop. Oh, boy, it's way too big. Don't need it that big. The posting is up in the main Turtle Wow Discord under events. But it's the Vrograg beach party and social. It's there's this whole route I have drawn out that'll start in Shimmering Flats Dragway. It's going to be a Pride themed event. And, people can just dress loudly or dress in drag if they want. And then we're going to do like a little parade march thing from Shimmering Flats. We're going to go around Gadget's Inn, and then we're going to end up in Steamweedle Port. And there'll be like a little party there, a little fishing derby. So if you're available on Sunday and either want to hang out in game, that'll be on Nordanaar. All are welcome to attend. It's primarily meant for LGBTQ people in the community that want to network together. I know a lot of times it's really important for those people to, find groups, because there's, there can be toxicity in some parts of the community, and, that's just part of gaming culture, but helping people find like-minded friends and folk, I like that kind of stuff, and I like being an ally. It's super awkward for me, because I'm just an ally, but I don't normally put myself out there that much, but I felt like I hadn't done anything like this, and I kind of wanted to, so that's sort of what's going on there, but I'll plug that. If you want to take a look, though, the listing is in the Discord under events. It's set for this Sunday at noon Eastern Standard Time is when it's going to start. If you drop Gilneas Ring, you will become Varg Melee Hunter? Huh? Varg. For rings, I have this nice Fel-infused ring and Fen Ring of the Tiger. By the way, Fen Ring of the Tiger, I'm not even joking. I fished that up at like level 28. You can get really good rings from fishing. I got that from like I want to say like a bloated fire fin. It was just in there, and I'm like, done. I have trinkets. These are from like the jewel crafting profession. So, I mean, this one's really nice. This one's just whatever. I just got something that was on the market because, I mean, it's an empty slot for me, essentially. Like, why not? The only gear that I have that I feel is kind of strong for my level, this Crown of Korthan. This was part of a custom quest chain in Badlands. It has to do with this, like, this ancient ruined civilization of humans, the Kingdom of Korthan. You do all the quests. The last item you can get is one of these things. There's a really cool sword you can get, tool. I'm not using swords, obviously, but at level, 5 agility and 36 attack power is really good. That's really good for someone my level. So I feel like this one's pretty strong. I think I got this in a dungeon. And this I also got in a dungeon. I don't need the stealth level, but that agility's nice, so... Yeah, Derek, I mean, I can't wait to see World Chat either. I'm not, like, the goal isn't to, like, I don't really want to upset people as much as I just want to help like-minded people find each other. Because sometimes that's difficult for them. And, you know, anything I can do to help facilitate that, I think would be good for the people and for the community. So, most people who watch my stuff know that I'm kind of a softie, you know. It's not the worst thing to be a softie. I'm going to go actually to Steamweedle Port first, speaking of, because I did that Screecher Spirit quest. It's actually, I think that's part of like a longer quest chain that if you do the full quest chain, I suppose it's like a 20-year-old spoiler, but spoiler, it turns out heroes are the reason why Hakkar comes back to the world. It's kind of a fun quest chain. It's one that normally Murag and I love doing together. So. Yeah, Derek, like, I'm not going to lie, like, I've been really nervous about it. Mostly because I just don't know what people's reaction's going to be. Every time I get nervous about it, though, I'm not even joking. Every time I'm like, man, this is really uncomfortable. Like, I don't know. I have people that, like, I know in game or out of game who I've asked about it. They've been very affirming and saying, like, that's okay. Like, it's all right. And another person's like, yeah, it's kind of like being in that community and having to come out. And I'm like, oh, you know what? Me being an ally is a lot easier than that. So maybe I'll just take that one on the chin and just be a little anxious. It's okay. Yes, this guy right here. This guy, Yakina. If you do his full quest chain, he acts like a super like low-key troll. He's like, oh, I need some help doing this stuff. So the first part, I asked you to go to Feralis, which I did, and you have to get some of the, like, the dragon hawk looking things, those screechers, and you have to kill them. You have to, like, attune their spirit to some kind of stick, which I've done with this little bramble. You have done well, Rexxanna. Perhaps now it is time to reveal more. There is an ancient prophecy among the trolls, where the death god Hakkar, the soul flare, will one day return to this earth. Some say the coming of Hakkar will bring joy and glory to trollkind, while others believe his resurrection marks the end of all things. I do not believe this myth, but I do know the essence of Hakkar holds great power, and this power should be kept from those who would abuse it. By the way, if you're playing like a tabletop role-playing game, and someone gives you this line, this is your opportunity to be like, I want to roll sense motive, this guy's up to something. You know, you'd be like, I don't want to do this quest now. What's going on? You mentioned this, like, end of the world death prophecy, and you're like, but you know what? I don't believe in all that, but we should probably, like, check in with Hakkar, make sure he's, like, a cool dude. You're not slick, Yakina. You're not slick. The ancient prophecy of Mosharu speaks of a way to contain the god Hakkar's essence. I have so many red flags on this quest. It was written on 2 tablets and taken to the troll city of Zul'Farrak, west of Gadgetzan. Bring me the Mosharu tablets. The first tablet is held by the long-dead troll Theka, the martyr. It is said his persecutors were cursed into scarabs and now scuttle about his shrine. The second tablet is held by the hydromancer Velratha near the second pool of Gazrilla. When you have the tablets, bring them to me. I'm just saying, like, the writing's on the wall. Anyway, that's a fun Zul'Farrak quest anyway. Yakina the traitor? He's not a traitor if you like Hakkar. like Shabiji does. Also, if you haven't seen it, by the way, this is a... Not everyone knows about this, but Daenerys permanently has like a beach party going on. Year round. There's all these beach tents, these little umbrellas. There's a couple quest givers here. You can do these quests. They involve like running around getting some stuff. But if you've ever seen people put down the umbrella with like the grill, this is how you get it. This is how you do it. Also, there's a quest over there to get the baby shark, which is he's kind of a cute pet. Look at him. Not my favorite pet, but he's cute. All right, so it does look like I have a good amount of things to crump in the area. I'm pretty sure on stream, Calzy and I did this, but for whatever reason, I just didn't kill Andre Firebeard. I don't know if he's worth it at this point. That place is very busy. At least when we were there, it was very busy. But I could definitely get some of these basilisks. That's no big deal. I could work on some of this. Well, that might be a little high level for me. I'm level 46. Maybe. I could try doing some of the ogres. Yeah, I mean, I can work on this stuff. I'm probably going to ding because I still got a lot of rested. So off we go. You could get better gear at Zul'Farrak. Yeah, I know. The thing is that if I'm doing a dungeon, I want to be helpful. I don't want to just show up and be like, hey guys, I'm here to soak up gear. Because I think Zul'Farrak, I'm a little on the low side for level, right? Yeah, because I'm 46. I would probably consider doing it at like earliest 48, I think is probably when I'd feel more comfortable doing it. Also, let's get Misha back out. I did feed Misha before stream started, so she's all full. She's full and happy. I have to remember how to play the game. That's the toughest part. Hold on, wait. There's multiple quests for the Dunmel compound. I should go check that out. Do I still have I do have some room in my quest log. Am I the only one who gets frustrated when you finish a quest and then you never go in to turn it in? And then you keep it in your log, you're like, oh, I'll go by there soon. And then you never do. Happens to me all the time. I got the Worgen Cleaver. Pretty good axe. Crescent Edge of the Tiger. I think a lot of weapon minimum levels will open up for me at level 48 as well. So that's something that I'm going to have to keep an eye on. Because I'm actually doing okay for gold. Part of that is I don't have to buy every rank of every ranged ability a hunter gets. So I'm saving a lot of gold there. I've been selling a lot of stuff too. There's also, I was thinking about, by the way, to get tribal leatherworking, you have to do the wild leather quest chain. If I could get my hands on some wild vine for cheap, I might try making a couple of these cloaks just to see what I might get, because it's a random enchant. I don't know if it would beat my 11 agility cloak, but it might be fun just to see what I might get. A little bit of gamba. All right. Yeah. So there is someone that wants me to go deal with the Dunmail compound. I could totally do those ogres, I think. Yeah. Because I had other quests to go down there, so I might as well. What do you need? Oh, this one, you need to be able to get to Ungoro because you bring her back blood petal sprouts. Okay. And you are... War at Sea? This must be a custom quest I don't know of. Or one I've forgotten. There's so many quests I've forgotten about, so... When you get old enough and your memory gets bad enough, everything's new. It's great. When I get old and have dementia, it's what I'm looking forward to the most. Alright. So we're just gonna kind of beeline south here, and you know, there's nothing wrong with just taking stuff out. I probably should, just because just so I can remember my keybinds and everything. I really don't want that slowing poison he gives out. Oh, I have the dumb aura on. There, now I don't. Why do I not have my trap there? Oh, because I got a new rank of it, that's why. No, don't get stuck with the poison. Okay, good. We avoided it. That slowing poison's really annoying. Alright. I'm gonna turn a little bit more south. Yep, see, look, I just dropped a trap in combat. It's glorious. Oh, the tender noises of killing a scorpion. Music to... Probably out of all the noises I hate hearing, I think it's like... Killing scorpions and killing tall striders are like my least favorite noises that are in Vanilla WoW. The tall striders make like this weird like death gargle that I hate. You know, now that I'm by myself too. Man, I'm getting like, what was that, 470 for a kill? That's actually really good. That means like every 2 mobs I kill is like a baby quest. Ooh, these guys disarm. That's not cool. Oh no. Oh, did I resist it? I think it missed. Let's go. Ooh, a fire rock. Fire rocks, they're actually a little scary. Not gonna lie. I wonder if they're resistant to fire damage. There's a rare spawn around here that I remember back when I was leveling hardcore would absolutely annihilate people if you didn't know that they were there. Very scary. I've actually, I still remember who got killed. It was someone that helped me out that was a leather worker back when I was leveling. And, they died. They died to that cruel beast. I could be using my abilities a little bit more, but I'm trying to keep positive on the mana. I mean, how far am I? How far am I? Okay, I'm not going to tell them the whole thing about the challenge. Be a minute. I am... My hearth is on cooldown. All right, what's my quickest way to get over to... Thinking. I need to also speed up. Misha, go away. This is part of the challenge. I can only have Misha out. So I put Misha away to then put Bardine on Misha and ride her. Try to... I could go to... I think the quickest way is still going to be... I could go to Ratchet... And then Ratchet to Booty Bay to Gilneas? Or I could go... It's still going to be a minute. I should have thought about this before I queued. I honestly didn't think the queue was going to pop. Also, Silix, I'm glad you also know the legend of that terrifying rock. Oh, wait a minute. This guy's getting summons? Ooh. Can you get summon for me too? To Org and Zep to Undercity. Then fly. Also, speaking of hardcore, I did just get word sometime I think it was this last weekend, that Hard Chores, the Nordanaar's premier, and I think one of only, hardcore raiding community, they finally got the twins down in AQ40, which is a big deal for them. They've been progging AQ40 for a while. They had a small setback like a month ago. They had some jank kill a Thunder Fury wielding tank and a couple other players. And I know they've been slowly developing a couple Warlock tanks to do Twin Emperors, which you need. So, congrats to them. I'm gonna be so pumped when they finally get AQ40 done. I think they can do it. Also, I'm assuming they're gonna want to do Oro, but I think to finish AQ40, like the Bug Trio and Oro, I think those are optional bosses. I'm pretty sure they're optional. I'm pretty sure they are. I think even Viscidus is optional. How many necessary boss fights are there in AQ40? I guess if you're speedrunning, like, most speedruns say you have to kill all the bosses, so I get that, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, do you have to kill all of them? Hello, Jose. How's it going? I should be set. Thank you. We have a really cool tank who's quite chatty, very communicative. I love to see that. Viscidus has really good loot. Skip him as a crime. Is it? What does he have? Hold on. Also, my other question was, can Bug Trio be skipped? I think they can. Hold on, let me get this up while we're just flying here. Viscidus, I think that's how you spell it. Yeah. What's he have? All right, these make sense. This is a pretty big deal for spellcasters. I think this is pretty good too. Okay, actually, maybe. Hold on. Yeah. All right, there are some good things on him. Scarabruch, that's actually really good. I almost won that. I did an AQ40 recently. I really wanted to win it on my shaman because this effect here. Hold on. Your magical heals provide the target with a shield that absorbs damage equal to 15% of the amount healed for 30 seconds. Doesn't seem like a big deal, but it works on all of your heals. And if you're a shaman, you're doing chain heal a lot, so you're going to hit 3 people with a shield, right? So, like, it's actually really good for shaman. But sadly, I did not win it. And yeah, that ring is really good too. Maybe it's just that with the characters I raid with, I've been to Nax so often that I'm like, do we have to do Visc? You know? But if you're progging AQ, you should totally do Viscidus. There's no reason not to. He has really good loot, so. And for anyone just joining, we're making our way over to Gilneas. I stupidly queued myself for Gilneas while being on the opposite end of the world, and with the limitation that I can't use a hearthstone. That's on me. That's on me. So where's everyone else? Gilneas. Oh no, they're... Alright, one of them's in wetlands. They'd all be waiting on me. I'm like, oh no. Tent City outside. Oh man, I really wish I would have got a world buff when I ran through. Also, I should put on my my gnome car keys. It makes me a little quicker. Oh no, is that... Please tell me you didn't just get there. Oh, actually, I hope you did just get there. I might be able to make it. Go, 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 go. Oh, phew, got it. Update them on Zep to Undercity. Thanks for bearing with me. I was on the other side of the world. I'm also pretty sure I still have some quests for Gilneas, don't I? I do. Yep, see? I need Gen Greymane's head. Worth it. Worth it. Ooh, a mail belt with 10 agility. Okay, yeah. I'm kind of glad we're doing this. All I gotta do is kill the boss, right? That's not so hard. I'm trying to think about what's quickest. I think going back to Undercity. How far is this down? No, I'll play it safe and just go to Undercity for the flight. I think on the flight over, I'm gonna have to break it to him that I'm doing a personal challenge. I'm only doing melee. And there it is. No falling damage because hardcores exist. Although I thought hardcores had that. I don't know why they made the Zeppelins do that. Maybe it's an added level of protection. You're dang right, melee hunters are fine. I mean, the only thing that I'm reluctant about is that if I ever do raiding with this character, I don't know, 2/3 of my toolkit. Feels like I might want to know some of that toolkit. I'm just excited that now when I do this dungeon. Last time I did it, it was really tough because I didn't have Survivalist. And we would do AoE pulls, and I couldn't put down traps because we also had a Paladin tank. But now, with the Survivalist, I'll be able to drop those traps and actually really help contribute to damage. There's a lot of the damage potential of a survival hunter is... That was weird. I really hope I'm flying to the right spot. Is baked into their traps. So, I do look at logs occasionally, and there are some, melee hunters that I raid with, and they do really good numbers on trash, which is numbers that I normally look at because I do elemental shaman. So, there's some packs where they're competitive, if not better than elemental shaman, which is kind of crazy to think about, but because they do big damage with explosive trap, and they have carve. You get a big honking two-hand weapon. You slap down carve. You throw down explosive trap. It's good damage. This is a dot, right? Yep. And carve only has a 10-second cooldown, so yeah, it's pretty good. Although there's nothing quite as enjoyable as being an elemental shaman, having all that spell power and then dropping down a Fire Nova totem on a fat AoE group, and then just being oh, I just did 12,000 damage with one totem. There was only 2 totems, I believe, that they put back on global cooldown, and that was Fire Nova totem and Grounding totem, which I don't even do PvP much, but I agree. It was wild that Grinding Totem wasn't on a global cooldown. Wait, why does this send me to Terran Mill first? Flying in now. Also, I am on a self-imposed challenge. Melee only, axe only, bear only, like Rexxar. I can still pull with thrown axes if you need, or CC with trap, of course. I am curious what other gear might be available to a hunter in Gilneas, but I do not know the gear sets that well. At least at level 40 plus, Gilneas will have agility-based mail gear, so there might be something for me. Okay, take this road. Just landed on my way. Oh, I want to stop and skin all these things, but I won't, because there's people waiting on me. Alright, he's there, he's there. Everyone's... Well, hold on. Only a couple of them are in Gilneas. Only one of them's in Gilneas City, which I think is the actual dungeon. Oops, not going the right way. I got plenty of buff food, so that's looking good. Oh, that's right. I'm feeding Misha the undermined clam chowder. She likes it. It's her favorite food now. I was wondering why I kept food that doesn't give any buff, and I'm like, oh yeah. I love chowder. I am contractually obligated to as a New Englander. And we're in. Right, Misha. Are we actually... Did I come all this way and we're still waiting on someone? That's hilarious to me. Elehan? Oh, I know. Everyone's here. Yeah, great. Is this... This is 3 priests, a paladin, and me. Kind of wild. I'm gonna turn off your growl. Nice, more skinning. Wait, where did Misha go? Misha? Oh, Misha, you're under the ground, of course. Misha, can you come back to me? Alright, well. No, I'm taking the spellcaster, but she doesn't hit that hard, so we're all good. Jose, I go for the white, personally. Both are good, though. And there's so many different recipes floating around, so it's like... I guarantee there's a chowder that I haven't tried that's probably really good. LOL, my pet keeps slipping underground. Oh, shield wall. Boo. Yeah, that was a waste of an explosive trap. I should have been smarter. Ooh, I actually have a blessing of wisdom. That's nice. Shadow Priest keeps pulling big threat there. Actually, I should probably have my threat. Turtle Wild threat. Sure, I should probably have that up. Just in case. Just to keep an eye on it. Oh, yep, I must be with a Shadow Priest because the left hand of my screen is going to be full of Vampiric Embrace spam. Listen, it's not that I am not grateful. It's awesome, but it does fill up a lot of my screen. Misha is the best bear. They were making a joke about hello Misha, goodbye Misha, because she does like to disappear sometimes. Best part about it, though, is that it actually helps keep Misha alive in case she has to tank something. I'm gonna keep that right about there. Uh-oh. Oh, that's 11 strength pants. Exactly what I've always wanted. Who would use those? Who is that for? I have to remember to start with my traps, because my traps have a dot effect on them. Shadowcaster. We should focus on the Shadowcasters, if I'm being honest. I mean, I might get a little love tap from the Shadowcasters, but it's okay. I got Vampiric Embrace holding me up. Ooh, someone got a big fat crit there. Holy crap. Yeah, these two Shadow Priests, they just doing a lot of threat. I kind of feel bad for the Paladin, but not that bad. He's barely getting hurt. Now look at all that AoE damage I'm doing. That's a beautiful thing. I'll do another application. I don't care. Yeah, look at all that damage. It's good stuff. Uh-oh. They got a cleric. Yeah, Jose. Is that killing the bugs in the Emperor room? I've heard about that farm. It's very doable. They were supposed to have nerfed it at some point, but I don't think they ever did. Yeah, that's an old farm, but it checks it. No, back off. We're gonna go where the Paladin tells us to go. Oh yeah, big damage. You know, I'm gonna help everyone out. I'm gonna pop my little defensive here just in case. Uh-oh, I didn't know there was a fear. The fear's dispellable. Let's go. Misha, what are you doing? Misha's just over there, like, fighting her own fight. It's hard to say no to the leather, guys. Do I even need it that much? No. But it's not about what you need. It's about what you can take. Oh, I have to remember to use Scorpid Sting too, because it does slow down their melee attacks, I think. It's actually pretty useful. Oh, wait, no, but it's not that important because my traps override it with a different sting, I think. Ooh, Packmaster Rage Tooth. $14 Agi cloth boots. Who made this gear? Is there a cloth class that wants agility that much? And if so, why? Yeah, this group's pretty good. Hold on, wait. I see him with an int buff. He's gonna love that. No, not yet. Nope, Misha back. Bad Misha. How dare you do what I tell you to do? Uh-oh. Well, that's a big old party. Ooh, 6 hits on my trap. Let's go. Who should I be targeting? Probably you. Now you. Wow, we pulled a lot of stuff there when we lived. Holy crap. Hello, GDA. Hope you're doing well. Dang. Oh, getting shadow protection, that's probably worthwhile. I'm telling you to fight this one. Fight this one. All right, fine. Sometimes Misha doesn't do what I tell her to, and that's okay. Why would they want agility while leveling, Jose? I don't think that's a thing. Maybe it is. Did someone go in there? Yeah. Now I remember doing all this stuff. I still can't believe we got away with that. Man, paladins are busted, huh? Man, Paladin's just gonna run into that whole group, isn't he? There he goes. Okay, we're gonna put down the trap right about here. I have no idea what my bear is tanking, but, you know, Godspeed to him. And it's okay if I take some hits. Like, I'll be fine if I take some hits. Misha, I think you just chipped away at that guy the whole time, didn't you? Good on you. I actually ran low on mana. That's kind of crazy to me. I do have some juice. That Blessing of Wisdom the Paladin put on me, actually pretty good. I get to join them in the ritual drinking before every fight. Is there anything I have that doesn't have this? And I think it's chest. Yeah, it all has it. Oh, that's my bee. That should be on. Okay, that looks a lot better. Don't gotta use the abilities at the end. I can just let my mana regen naturally. Oh, okay. Good stuff, good stuff. Man, Vampiric Embrace pretty good too, huh? I think Vampiric Embrace is really what has been carrying us in some of these fights. I guess I'm going to focus on this guy, or... I thought I was focusing on the boss, but I was not. It's about the same as what I have. Oh, that's the belt Calzy got. Just gonna go BRB just 1 second. Someone's at my door. Why do I hear Misha getting into a fight? Nope, that's not the right one. There it is. Misha, what kind of trouble do you get into? I think because I have her on defensive, she'll defend if we get attacked as a group. I put my headphones back on. By the way, nothing exciting at the door. Just a salesman. Yeah, beat up that non-elite. Good idea, good idea. Yes. There it is. Yeah, now we're cooking. The weird thing to me, right? Misha will hair trigger. She will attack if someone in the group is attacked, right? When a mob dies, though, she'll be like, ah, yeah, I know you guys are still fighting, but I don't care anymore. Why does she do that? Also, did I kill my own overlay? No, I didn't. Okay. I know what happened. The pet air is... The pet... Yes, I know it is. No, no. See, like, look. Look, she just like decides, you know what, now is my time. I mean, more power to her. Like, I'm happy she's helping out, but I think I need to like keep her on passive or something and then like only direct her when to go into fights. I think my macro doesn't work if I have it on passive though. Oh, I can just I can just tell her who to go in on. Because I still have the... It's just control 1 to attack, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that works. Now, I'm not keeping damage meters, but I know I'm doing more damage now. Being able to drop explosive traps is a huge difference maker. It's based on Siri. I did have that protocol, but I actually like having control over when, because like the timings on like when I want to do it kind of change up a little bit. But I think initially I did have that. But hitting control 1 isn't hard for me either way, and it also prevents her from attacking things because the paladin like got into combat, you know, that kind of stuff. Nope, we got a bonus friend. We got a bonus friend. I can finish you. I can finish you. Yay, nice job, Misha. Ooh, I hear a mana burn. I hope that was from us. I should have like 1,000,000 bandages. Okay, they're there. Also, why is my interface... It does this all the time. It will turn off auto self-cast, as though I would want anything else.
Excellent.
Huge, Misha. No, they both have shield wall up. You do so much less damage during shield wall. I genuinely just like switching to another target during shield wall. It's a little bit like Four Horsemen. I think the boss over here is a stealth boss too. Uh-oh. I actually put Misha's growl back on so she can maybe taunt off of me. So I took the little guy here, and that was a mistake. Alright, Misha, you don't need to growl anymore. Lovely. Dagger of Sinister Secrets. It's a kind of unique model. I think I've seen it like only a couple places, but... look at that wood grain. guy's kind of hard to follow, but he probably needs to die first. Okay, now this guy. Yeah, it's tough in the streets to be a paladin, man. I feel for them having to drink between pulls. It's tough. And shield wall's over. Yay. We're trying to do a skip here? Is that what we're trying to do? Alright, Misha, I'll dismiss you for a second here. I promise I'll bring you back. I don't know who we should attack here. Let's go to the footman. This has actually been going smoother than the last one I did, which is kind of nice. I'm really hoping Misha doesn't pull. What level is she? Oh, she's 46. She should be fine. She's my level. Oh, with the Mind Soothe. That was brilliant. Letting get nice and close to us. That was good. I don't know which one of the three priests did it, but it was smart. Oh, jeez. I got someone's attention, because I'm losing health. That's how I can tell. Is disengage? Yeah, I forgot disengage can help me too. I need to also remember that I have feign death. Oop, another level. GG's. Whoever that was. I think that was Lilynette. That's a cute name. I'm gonna ding pretty soon, I think. It says I should ding in about 4 minutes. I don't know how it gets those estimates, but that sounds about right. That looked like someone threw an axe, and I don't think it... How did that even happen? Maybe he threw an axe? That's weird. I don't know what that was all about. I'm pretty sure when I ding, I'm going to get another point in improved primal aspects. I think that's the one for me. I am thinking about vicious strikes, though. I think this is better if I have a two-hand weapon, though. There's not a lot else I might want here, if I'm being honest. Oh. I forgot I had leader. Hey, Brittle, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Oh wait, hold on. I think I have it somewhere here. I'll show you between polo if I can find it again. Your nerves are shot? Is it because of the spooky city? Yeah? Another fine doodle by Riddle? That's, I talked about this a little before. If you didn't hear me talk about it, I'm going to be having a Pride-themed beach party event this Sunday. All are welcome to join. No, they're too far apart. My explosive trap won't work as well. Let's go with that. Okay, that's good. As long as you're doing well, Riddle, that's all I care about. I'm glad you didn't have to see Blackwing Guard's raid roster fall apart in the wake of Kara 40, though. You missed a very sad few months. I see you in Discord, though. I see you're playing Minecraft. Minecraft's good. Oh. Well. Progression is hard, especially in like brand new raid content. It is very difficult, and it's oh no, Misha. You know what though? Misha gets health from that vampiric embrace though. She's made it tough for stuff. You're zoning out with Minecraft? I like Minecraft. I've played it a little bit on stream, but it is a guilty pleasure of mine. The non-Turtle WoW game I've been playing as of late has actually been XCOM 2. Sometimes I get the itch to play XCOM. I play XCOM 2 super modded, but I was having fun doing that. I was playing with Musashi's RPG overhaul. and class amalgamations. It's very fun. Misha's just gonna solo that non-elite. Uh-oh, why did I get threat? Time to pop. Pop deterrence. Woo! We just got the level, let's go. Is it a cool looking shield? Yeah, it's their Gilnean shield. That's cool. Oh yeah, new talent point. Right into primal aspects. That was kind of a cool way to get a level because I tanked that boss pretty much. I think I was getting some lucky crits and I didn't use explosive trap. I used immolation trap, so I think that was doing more damage. So Paladin had trouble pulling it off me. Ooh, someone just did blackout, I think. I see 2 vampiric embraces on this guy. Oof. That's the only... I mean, that is also part of honoring Rexxar's tradition. I gotta do big damage, because he... You know he does. When he fights... I think the Paladin got the shield. Are they wearing it now? Yes, they are. Look at that. Look at that beautiful shield. 7 agility, and it gives you an additional % chance to block. It's a lot of armor at this level. It's good stuff. I love these blessings of wisdom. It lets me keep going a lot longer. I'm gonna grab some food. I'm just eating mid-combat. I got stuff to do. I need this food buff, all right? No, Misha, come back. Misha, no. Okay, cool. We got threat off of him. Yeah, Misha was just standing there, like, hitting him. Everyone else was ignoring him, so I guess it makes sense. I love that Hunter Pets just, like, heal to full, like, 2 seconds after combat. I love that. Oh, you could walk around in there. Anything in there? Not really. Yeah, the only quest I have left to do in here is to kill Gen Greymane. I think I do that one. And then Kablamo? Kablamo, there it is. If the epic drops, do you get it automatically become streamer rights? The only really lucky thing that I've gotten, I got the gnome car keys from doing the drag race once. I feel like that was extremely good streamer luck. Outside of that, I haven't gotten anything too busted strong. Oh, I thought that was our paladin. To be fair, human paladins do all kind of look alike to a certain level. Especially when there's so much like grayscaling here, where everything's kind of gray and nondescript. Come this way, come this way. Alright, you can go on that guy. Do explosive trap. Oh, is it that time to pop deterrence already? It is time to pop deterrence already. Or can't tell a difference. I mean, I kind of can. The Gilnean ones are all kind of black colored. Like that black is their accent, I think. Right? Okay, we're good. This is where I pulled and killed us last time I was here, so I'm going to be real careful. Dark gray like Warcraft 3 color palette. Yep, yep. Here we go. So many numbers. What did I do? Oh, I pulled that guy's threat, and we're good. Well, at least I've been able to survive most of this stuff. I can CC a horse with fear if you need. I did it! They asked me to pull a guy, and I did. Would love to drop a little bit of threat here. All right, we're good. A horse rustler drape. Not that good. It's more a shade of porpoise. Porpoises are really cool animals. Oh, wait, we're getting another ping. Run the back or something, or? Gonna be behind corners down in and up. Oh, jeez. The sheer amount of healing this group has, it's kind of, it's just a, I would be surprised if someone died at this point, just because, like, they have so much redundant healing. Want me to pull a pack down? No, he good. Ooh, a 380 crit. Let's go. Misha, you animal. Literally. It's kind of funny because I barely have anything spec'd into Beast right now, so it's really cool when Misha does kind of pop off. Good work for dog. Misha is a very big dog. I don't know, if anyone's ever seen like a black bear in real life, they kind of look like dogs. It's kind of weird. That's the one we go after. I really wish I had more auras I could give my group, and sadly I don't have any. Well, I can give them aspect of the, what is it? Aspect of the pack and make them run quicker, but they won't use that very long. Dude, actually, I know Shadow Priests have like an AoE fear they can do. They don't have a targeted fear, do they? I don't think they do. Shaved black bears are horrifying. Yeah. I have actually seen one. I saw it on the internet sometime. Sometimes I feel like God was just like, yeah, we'll just run with that. What's the add-on for the floating text? PNP, that is known as Mixed Scrolling Battle Text. It is a add-on. It's really great. I'll show you in a second here. Just trying to focus my deeps here. So yeah, you'll see the stuff on the right. That's all my outgoing damage. And on the left is incoming healing or damage. You can set it up a bunch of different ways. This is just how I happen to have mine set up, but it's a very configurable way if you don't like the kind of popping up text you'll see when you do, like by default, whether it's PFUI or just Turtle WoW. I'll show you the name of it once I get done this poll here. I'm trying to be a responsible party member. It's right here. Mix scrolling battle text. This one, you can also, there's another one for options, so you can customize a little bit more. No worries. I appreciate the question. I'm happy people are curious about UI because a lot of people come to Turtle WoW and they want to use their old add-ons that they did from Classic, and that's a perfectly good instinct to have, but a lot of them won't work with Turtle WoW, so you gotta make do. Yep, I think if I do MSBT, there's all these different things you can set up. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Lady first. Okay. Don't tell me twice. Oh no, she turned into a dragon. Once again, humans consorting with dragons. Was it a mistake? Or is it just something humans love doing? I don't know. Oh, I can skin them now. I feel like last time I couldn't skin them. Oh yeah, for sure, PNP. Let me know what you think too. You might need the other add-on, the battle options, but to get everything. Humans seemingly love dragons in their court. What is in the... Oh, it's wild feather bracers. These are... Oh, yeah. Bass. Yeah, absolutely. If, I mean, you know, if you ever have any questions, the add-on and modding community in Turtle Wild is great. You can ask questions in the Turtle Wild Discord. There's plenty of helpful people over there. Some things I have set up in my UI, I don't even remember how I did it because I did it like years ago. I just keep grandfathering it in. Makes me really suspect when I want to go upgrade, update add-ons. This is a joke I make a lot, Riddle, but don't you think it's interesting that humans who have the racial called perception keep getting fooled by drag? You'd think they would be perceptive. They keep having black dragons in their court. Hey, Famous, how's it going? Oh, speaking of disguise, yesterday I took part a little bit in a role play activity that was happening. It was fishing, so I wanted to go with Vrograg. I actually used my rogue skill for disguise, and disguised as a human. What was it? As a human fishmonger. That's the word I'm looking for. It was really funny. And everyone who was there is like, guys, I think it's really a rogue and he's just going to kill you. I'm like, if I wanted to kill you, I already would have. And they're like, good point, good point. And I sold a bunch of fish in Westfall. It was really funny. I love little roleplay things like that. One guy even later apologized. He's like, I'm sorry. I thought you were just going to camp people, but you're just a fish seller. I'm like, yep. Oh, well, I appreciate it, Famous. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, all I'm saying, Riddle, is that perception can mean a lot of different things. You know, the adjective is perceptive. And that isn't just what you see. That's also what you hear, what you understand. Gut instinct. That's part of perception. So to me, I always think it's funny that humans don't sense that they have black dragons. No, you're right. It's not true sight. It's not true sight. They don't have see illusion. No one does. At least is there something in WoW you can... I'm trying to think about that now. I'm beating up on this noble, and I maybe shouldn't have. But here we are. I love the fact that this Shadow Priest keeps pulling stuff and just soloing it. Man, Shadow Priest must be strong, huh? Guys, I'm going to use the last charge of my Call of the Raptor for this battle. Yeah, usually that's what they're opposed to. Oh, thank you, by the way, PNP, for the subscription. Thank you, appreciate that. Oh, where did my group go? Oh, geez. I'm getting mind flayed. Ow, that hurts. But these are good priests. They've actually been keeping up shadow ward or shadow protection on us. I'm ready to see some big numbers here. We're gonna push real parses. There was Gem of True Seeing, but that's only detect stealth. Yeah, I feel like only people with magic seemingly can detect magical disguises in the world of Warcraft, generally. Arthas, we've come for you. I don't think that's Arthas. But go off, King. Let's go, Misha. Let's make him pay. Uh-oh, threat getting high. Alright, we're doing good now. Oh, look at that. That's an awesome little hat. It's the blue chapeau. Huge priest. Run. I defeated the Lunch King, yes. I think the paladin was joking around. He's like, is that Arthas? I will always support goofy RP. Did they have to get anything else up here? Yeah, that guy's like me. He's like, he kept trying to click that little crystal. Did you get Arthas's horse in? Verdally, you're always good at twisting my mind. No, I think it's in. I'm pretty sure it's invincible. I think. I can't remember now. I feel like that was its name, though. I think so. All right, I gotta turn in this quest. I got that head. That head's gonna give me a really nice quest reward. If the horse's name was invincible, then why can't I see it? You know, Riddle, you're asking the real questions. The questions that I think too many people are afraid to ask. Misha, no getting into fights, okay? We're trying just to run out of here. You don't see her. I guess, yeah, the horse was invincible. Or Listen, I didn't make up those words. Or the fact that they seemingly sound alike. They kind of do. I'm doing the thing where I'm helping my group because I have aspect of the pack on. So the paladin's running quicker. Although I think the... Uh-oh. Oh, he's boosting. He's boosting. Wait, this isn't the way out. No! Why did you attack my pet? You absolute monster. No, like, legit question. Why did you attack Misha? I do have pack on currently. What I'm curious about is why I have, like, I have no idea where Misha is. We all Misha, what did you do? You're supposed to be passive.
One with the land. Feel the earth.
Oh. Ow.
The spirit of the bear.
Okay, okay. Keep running, keep running, keep running. Remember, I have Feign Death. Feign Death is in my... Misha, I'm so sorry. I do, Famous, but they're not hitting me. They're hitting Misha or the Paladin, seemingly. Oh, Misha, we made it. We actually survived. They're still chasing us. Yeah, we made it out. Phew. Quite a run. All right, now I got to put Misha away because now I got to ride. Misha always goes away before because I put my barding on her. I'm excited to turn this in because there actually was some pretty good quest rewards. Gotta feed hungry creatures. Hungry pet friends? Maybe? Oh, so we got level 47. 50's right around the corner. So the Paladin now also said it was that was their first time clearing it. I think they did a good job. I don't think they were watching stream, but if you ever do watch stream, hey, you did great. Thank you. That was a pretty smooth run. I think it was made measures more smooth because we had 3 priests. Multiple vampiric embraces, people that could just pop out to heal. Very useful stuff. What am I? Who want? Blackthorn's camp in Gilneas. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, it's over there. Man. I fed my hungry creature already. Mandalore got his food. I have to remember to give him his food, otherwise he will pitch a fit during my streams. It's like his pastime. He knows when I'm streaming, I think, and knows that if he bothers me enough, he'll get food. So I just gotta nip it in the bud, you know? I think I've died more than I've feigned death. I've really got to remember if feigned death is a thing. I'm very bad at doing that. I'm so rogue brained where I'm like, I gotta stick it out. You know, even if I was even rogues know when to vanish, but I don't know, some part of my brain goes, like if a fight turns sour, I'm like, man, I can't vanish. Alright, let's get through the undead town here. Oh. Oh, hey, Riddle, just out of sheer curiosity. I don't know if, icon artwork is something you've ever done or are interested in. I know, you gave me a really good template to make, a turtle scale of. And I did like a version of it that I did hand draw myself. I hope you're proud of me. But, reason I bring it up is because I'm still like on the right way. Is there's like a bunch of icons that I need to work on. If you ever feel so inspired, let me know. I have some icons. There's some icons I need to make like new things for, and I'm not good at like making new art. I can recolor art, you know, but I can't draw something new. I could, right? But I know everyone on, whether you know it or not, lots of people in the Turtle team like your work. I don't know if that would translate to icons, but if you're at all curious or interested, I have a whole list of them that I'm going to be working on sometime this week. I'll DM you about it if you're interested. One of the big ones I'm interested in doing is, so intellect and spirit scrolls have the same icon. Strength and agility have the same icon. And stamina and armor have the same icon for scrolls. And I think I could recolor them, but I don't know if I want to do that or if I want to make something new. That's one I'm really excited about. Also, maybe different icons for different ranks of Master Conjurer for Warlocks is a big one. The Dark Lady. Yes. So, if you missed the quest from this guy, Blackthorn, is actually a banshee sent by Sylvanas. None of them know that. None of these humans know. But, like, it's actually kind of an interesting story here, but the King Oganeus was once a force to be reckoned with. Though his power and grip over the kingdom has diminished, he will be no easy prey. Yep, we did it. Wonderful. You have proven yourself capable agent of the Dark Lady. Though your tale of what happened in the city troubles me. If Gen Greymane was truly behind the rebellion, we may have inadvertently aided our enemies. That, however, is neither your fault nor your concern. We will take it from here. You are dismissed. Okay, so here's the real question. What do I want here? These have 2% vampirism and are not nearly as good for me. Also, I do need male gloves now I'm looking at it, but mine have way more agility. Banshee tier. Attack and casting speed by 1%, restores 4 mana per 5 seconds. That's not bad. Mostly because I have attack speed stuff. And then this. Okay, I think this one's the one we're going to take. Dark footpad belt. It's male. 15 strength is kind of a big deal. And it has 1 more agility. I lose 8 stamina, which is very strange. But, yeah, I think this is the one. This is the winner. Lovely. Well, now I gotta get all the way back to Daenerys again. Oh, man. Wait a minute, isn't there... I could do quests here, I suppose. I have a quest for these. I didn't realize that. No, I think I still want to work in Daenerys, but I think that's an ideal spot to go soon. Not having that Hearthstone I'm really feeling it right now. That's okay. It's all about the journey, is what I tell myself. Really? That's all you're going to do is going to give me infected bite and then just... Alright, you will bite me a couple times. I'm not happy about it, though. And you dazed me off of my mount. What food do the cats want, Riddle? Do they want pizza? Are they samurai pizza cats? That's my guess. Yeah. Cats do like cheese. I mean, they're very protein-based eaters, so cheese has a lot of protein in it, so it makes sense to a certain extent. I would think that cheese would make them sick, though. Well, especially if it was like Velveeta or something. So I've done all the quests pretty much for Gilneas. There's some other stuff. There's like one for like go do Razorfen Downs, I think, that I didn't do. But I would say overall, the Gilneas questing area, it's really good. Probably the most jarring part about it is how hilly the terrain is. There's not many zones that have that. I don't know if that was deliberate or not. Cats are lactose in smaller ant. Intolerant? I hate that I read that and knew what you meant. Did you do the Merc Camp quest? Yes. Yeah, I did pretty much everything over here that I could. That's the one I just finished up because he wanted me to kill Gen. And that's how I got that sweet, sweet belt that for some reason lowers my stamina. I think the area has a little bit more for the Alliance, but it makes sense. I mean, these are humans, you know? I think it's a good balance, though, because Undercity is really close to here, so yeah, I think that's fair. The RFD quest change gets you a neck with 3 strength, 3 agility, 3 int, and 1 attack speed, and 1 vamp. Kind of goated. That's actually not bad. But I'd have to do RFD. How far down is RFD at this point for me? It is all available. RFD. I am leveled out. I'm leveled out. That's okay, though. I don't need every single, like, blue item. I like slowly getting things over time. Also, I've seen Razorfen Downs plenty of times. I don't need to go there again. Only advantage of doing Razorfen Downs is I would love to get that dagger for later if I ever have to go to AQ40. I'm like, haha, I have the dagger already. I think it's right. Yeah, it is Razorfen Downs. Is it Downs or Crawl that has the quick attack speed dagger that has a frost effect? Chill Rage Dagger, I think it's called. RFD, yep. Huh? What? Why would you sell Devil Sword Gauntlet recipe? Hold on. Out of all the people in the world I would think would be selling a tribal leatherworking pattern, I didn't think it would be them. That was the Devil Sword gloves, was it? Devil Sword gauntlets. Alright, and what was the name of that NPC? Savannah Moss Cage. Oh, okay, I stand corrected. Yep, definitely. It's at the bottom here. I'm sorry. Let me open it up here a little bit. Yep, you can see it right here. That's just not what I expected to. I just like to randomly look at this stuff. I think I do need to get that recipe at some point because I am a tribal leatherworker. 28 attack power and crit. It's gonna give me hit, which will be nice. So I guess. I mean, I might as well, because I don't... It'll be cheaper than getting it on the auction house. I mean, I've never done tribal leatherworking, so I didn't know where these things could be. A happy accident that I found it, though. Alright, we're all set in Badlands. Right, I wanted to go back to Tenaris. I need to go back to the other side of the world. Is there any other quick way to get there? No, it's got to be Undercity again. I knew this was going to happen. I'm like, I'll queue up. I probably won't get a Gilneas group. And then, like, what, we, like, killed 4 mobs in Tenaris. And I'm like, well, time to go back. Should probably take a chance to look at... Oh, well, 47... I think 48's really a threshold for new items to pop up on the auction house. I will say, though, I probably need better leather gloves soon. Or mail gloves, at least. I do get slapped around a lot, so I like having armor. So when I can get mail armor, I'd like to get it. Oh yeah, Glover. I mean, it's meant to be sort of a mix. It's meant to be enticing but not overpowered. It's a tough line to balance on, I feel like. I think generally the community consensus is that most custom turtle content is a little overtuned, but they also have the advantage of having really good gear in it for level. So you take the good with the bad. A Jurassic Park dungeon? I mean, they could do something like that. They have Crescent Grove, which is like an open air dungeon, which is fun. Probably not the best Turtle WoW custom dungeon. It was one of their earlier efforts, and it shows. But I could see something like that with dinosaurs roaming around it. That would be fun. I would assume an Ingoro. Also, how the heck would I fight a devil sore? What? How would I? Because the thing that kills you is they fear you and then they rip you apart. Would I have to, like, put on, like, my fire dots and then scare it before it scares me? I think, and you know, Glover, I think I'm a little bit more forgiving of Crescent Grove because I know when and where the team was when they made Crescent Grove. I think they've gone back and they fixed some of their more janky dungeons. I think Crescent Grove is one they should maybe put another layer of polish on. I think it'd be worth it. There's a good story in there, and it's a good concept, but there's nothing. I think one of its weaknesses, I mean, everyone does this in dungeons to a certain extent, where, like, if you can skip mobs, a lot of times people are just going to want to skip mobs. So there's, like, a lot of the area you don't really see, but it's open air, so it feels like there's more to see. Hunters can solo Devil Sword with First Aid and Frost Trap. Oh, Frost Trap, good idea. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, I have Freezing Trap. I can drop Freezing Trap in combat, can't I? Oh my god, that's so strong. I think I could... With enough bandages, I could kill anything. I'm pretty sure at this point now. I had never even considered that. Because I've just been too excited to drop Immolation Trap or Explosive Trap. I mean, you guys, I was doing big damage back there in Gilneas. Hello, everyone. Murad got home. I mean, I'm probably going to wrap up soon, but I'll still probably... I still want to get back to Tenaris. I know you're home early. Maybe I just like spending time with you. Whoa.
Are you starving? Did you starve the cat?
I did not starve the cat. I definitely gave him his food.
Says you starved him.
They added braziers around the drawbridge. Turtle update. I mean, when I look at the difference between what Black Morass was and what it is now, that's kind of night and day. That's not just a couple braziers. The thing is, and this is sort of part of the nature of the beast for the turtle team and what they do. A lot of times the older stuff, the earliest stuff, is edits to the game that a lot of the developers either don't want to touch or sometimes are a little timid to touch, because a lot of the early stuff was kind of coded poorly in some cases, and it's not something that they did, so they don't know how everything works. So when they go back to fix something or improve something that's already in the game, there's an added layer of work that they have to do, that they have to essentially understand the hieroglyphics of someone who may not even be on the team anymore that made something. So that can make something like giving Crescent Grove a facelift more work even than it would seem. Yes, Blessed, I dinged 47 today. They fixed the loot table that bugged out the loot tables of the Knolls in Westfall. Yeah, no, they... So, I don't think... I think I might have mentioned my last stream that I did with Rexxanna. I don't know if I mentioned it, but there was a couple weeks ago, the SEA servers had like a special little festival that the Turtle team did like a couple things for, the Dragon Boat Festival. It's only like 1 week. And on Nordanaar, unbeknownst to everyone else, there were these little gifts you could get from innkeepers. And they would hand out these things that are called dragon cookies. You could eat them, and it would give you an illusion that made you look like a whelp, okay? So, the last time I was playing with Rexxanna, I had one of those whelp disguises on. I was playing with Murag. She was on Kalzi. And I logged on yesterday. I still had the disguise on Rexxanna, and when I came back, she wasn't a blue dragon anymore. She wasn't a blue dragon whelp. She was a bat. Because they had to fix it. I'm like, what were they doing? Based on your opinion, which hunter subclass is more fun to play in Turtle WoW? Currently started Troll Hunter, plan to play Beast Mastery, but don't know. Well, Victor, I am probably not the best person to ask, because this is my first time playing Hunter, and I have only really seen mostly one third of the class kit. I've done nothing ranged. I've not even touched marksmanship. I've done a little bit in Beast Mastery, but I've primarily done survival and melee. I can't give recommendations for or against a marksmanship playstyle, and I don't think much has changed with Beast Mastery based on what I've heard. I think there's some improvements, but I think survival's fun. I also don't know what the last survival was like, so I can't compare it to that either. I'm having a good time, so there's that. Riddle, who does know Hunter, seems to say Beast Mastery is still the fastest. Other specs are less of a meme while leveling, in my opinion. You can do more damage with True Shot in the rotation. Oh, oh man, I forgot that entire dungeon. I forgot, guys. So check this out. I had an ability. Your rapid fire ability now also increases your melee attack speed. I had this sitting here as a cooldown the entire time and I never used it. That whole dungeon. I'm dumb. That's frustrating. Also, Victor, I don't know what kind of playstyle you're going for, so like, I also wouldn't know. I mean, if you're looking to go fast, I generally don't like leveling too fast unless I'm trying to like make an ult for a very specific reason, but gotta save a cooldown for after the last boss. I know. It's really cool though. So let's see, what is it? It says here. So it increases my melee attack speed by 40%, which is already really good. But remember, I have this. So if my Swift Aspects procs, I have 15% bonus speed. So that means I can have up to 55% increased melee attack speed, which is like Rogue with Slice and Dice and Blade Flurry speed. Or, Rogue with Slice and Dice and I guess maybe Ren buff. Ren's 30%, I think. Ren's like a stupid amount of melee haste, I remember, but I have done it before. Like I was testing it out before with Murug when we were playing last time, and I remember how good it was. Did they give Melee Hunter bonus crit damage yet? I do not know. Riddle? Did they? Increase your critical strike chance. Increases your melee critical strike damage. So, yep, it's right here. Killer Instinct. Oh, I should put points there too. So to answer your question, yes. I know the only other tweak I know they did was they did Savage Strikes to make 2-weapon Hunter a little bit more of a thing, because it increases your offhand weapon damage. Rewards for crits is big, deep. Yes, exactly. I think with a lot of the classes they did like big tweaks to, they tried to use a softer approach, it looks like, and then slowly push things further. So I can see why, they definitely had a vision for a survival hunter, and I can understand them not trying to push it too far. Just because you can make stuff super broken. Right now, I mean, my understanding is that survival hunter isn't a meme. You generally don't want like too many of them, but they're essentially like, it's sort of like having a rogue that specializes in AoE damage. And also, like a rogue, doesn't really provide much else because you need to spec differently as a hunter to get the other stuff. Like, what is it? Like the True Shot aura. You don't have this. And I think that's something that Melee likes to have. I do know there was something leaked. I don't know if anyone has the information on that public anymore, but my understanding is that each family of pet is going to have some kind of a, I don't know if it's with Bestial Wrath or if it's some other thing, but each family of pets going to have some sort of like buff or thing they do if you're deep into Beast Mastery. And I think the one for Bear, because I remember I looked at it, I'm like, oh, that's cool. I didn't think they were going to release that yet. And then they're like, whoops. But I think Bear gives everyone like a bunch of stamina or something, or armor. Your cat bit your foot? The monster.
And for
My cat's just being a butthead. He can't really bite my foot. You know why? He lost most of his teeth. In case he's a cat with FIV. Poor guy. And if anyone didn't catch it, I'll plug it again because I need to plug this so people know that it's happening. Where did it go? Where did it go? It's under random picture, I think. There it is. So, this Sunday at noon East Coast time, if you're available and would like to come, there will be a Pride-themed Vrograg beach party and social. It'll be in-game on Nordanaar. Dressed bright and loud, or in drag. That's fine too. And we're going to walk from the drag strip in Shimmering Flats, take a couple laps around Gadgetzan, then out to Steamweedle Port, where there's going to be like a party. We're going to have a fishing derby, other stuff like that. I don't think I mentioned this before, but I have a Tiltify fundraiser thing. So any money I make from the stream, I'll be donating to Rainbow Railroad. And I'll be pushing that link in case anyone wants to donate to that charity. They help LGBT people from areas where it's illegal to be that get to areas where it is their existence isn't a crime. So I thought that was a nice charity. That would be a good thing to do with Pride Month. But that sounds interesting to anyone. Even if you're like me and you're just an ally, you can just show up, have a good time, and hope to see you there if you can make it. But no pressure. I think there was one other thing I was going to do with that. Oh yeah, there's a substantial chance, not a guarantee, a substantial chance the Vrograg you see on camera will also be in drag. No guarantees though. Depends on how much pleading and begging I can do to Murag to see if she can do my makeup. Changing of the pet meta is needed. Broken Tooth, ZG Bat, and Wolf being the only viable pets is cringe. Yep. You won't see me doing that. I'm Rexxanna for life. I'm going to be doing what Rexxar would do. Murag makeup tutorial. That would be really awesome. I do not think Murag wants to be on camera, but it would be really cool. Especially if I could record her like putting my makeup on. Yeah, I know that feeling, Brittle. I know what you mean. It's like you just want to play the game and have fun, but if you're someone like me at least, you just want to also be helpful, you know, to your raid group. And then the second you have that, you're like, well, am I being helpful? Am I doing the thing I'm supposed to do? That was some of the earliest pressure for me to stop raiding on Vrograg and start raiding with Obomsawin. Because I'm like, well, shamans do a lot more for the group than a rogue ever would. And then they took away rogue tanking. I'm like, well, that kills it. Riddle, I absolutely feel you on that. I know what you mean. Might I suggest just doing RP? There's no logs, there's no parse logs for RP. You either have a good time or you don't. And it's a good way, like, and I say that knowing I don't RP as much as I should, but yesterday I went to an RP event. I had a good time. That was a real win. The thing that I was hustling the hardest on was trying to, as a disguised rogue, trying to sell stuff in Westfall. Thank you, ZD Rogue, for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate that. Roleplay walk to Lucifron. I mean, yeah. Yes, ZD. Yes, this is. I think that should be on my tag on Twitch. I mean, if Papa Blizzard comes after me, I don't care. They can. This isn't my livelihood, so. Shout out to people like Nixium who actually like put their career on the line to support Turtle WoW, because that stuff's really, really tough for them. All right, I'm gonna go park myself. Sorry also, ZD Rogue, if you just missed the stream. I was just gonna wrap things up. Yeah, Victor, I mean, you know, I completely understand people that want to play and then people that get burnt out, you know. I think what always makes me come back are like the friends and the community. And I have so much fun making content. I really do. At times I get really stressed out, but I really do enjoy making content. It's been really fun. I've taught myself so much. I've learned tons about audio editing, video editing, about game design, even like color theory. I've learned stuff about when I've been making all those derpy icons. But yeah, there's just a lot of good vibes in the Turtle WoW community. Just wanted to ask what server. Oh yeah. Oh, ZD, if you're curious, you can do !Rexxar, and they'll show you the challenge I've been doing. It's not hardcore, it's not slow and steady, it's not exhaustion. It's just, I walk the Path of Rexxar. It just means I just use axes, a bear, no hearthstone. And I be one with the great champion of the Horde himself, Rexxar. And it's been fun. I've learned a lot about Hunter. I've learned a lot about this new tree, this new survival tree they've put in. Because I don't know much about anything. It's been really fun. And I mean, geez, I didn't think I was gonna get a group for Gilneas, but I did. Lots of new like honestly, if you just level on Turtle WoW, I would say you've gotten some of the best you can get from Turtle WoW. Everything else is just gravy, honestly. It's like, the time I leveled up Vrograg as a hardcore on Turtle WoW, that was some of my best time ever. Also, I got to do it with Murog, which is really cool. But, you have 360s on Turtle WoW? Dang. I have 3 as well. Fire spells, only hardcore warlock, no pets is the hardest challenge. Ooh. Yeah, you have no way to get them off except for fear, huh? That would be something. Alright, I'm going to go put myself in the inn here and wrap things up. Alright. So, everyone who dropped by, whether you dropped by late, you dropped by early, appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed stream. I might work on Rexxanna off stream. I might work on her again on stream sometime soon. But it's been a good time. I've enjoyed it. I'm working on some other content pieces. Remember, I'll plug it again before I forget. This Sunday, the Vrograg Beach Party and Social. If you want to make it, you can check out the event posting in the main Turtle WoW Discord. It's in the event listings. So if you want to make that and celebrate Pride Month, I'll be there. Probably in drag, in game and out. So mark down your calendar. But other than that, that's all I got for today. So until next time, everybody take care of yourself and take care of one another. Remember, when you're playing games, to always be having fun, because that is the point. And as always, remember, the deadliest weapon is knowledge. Bye, guys.